Lodi Blue Devils entered the playoffs as a 3 seed. Lodi finished the season with a 7-2 record. Both losses came to number 1 seeds in Division 4 Columbus and Division 6 Darlington. The Blue Devil defense has 12 sacks on the season, led by Kurt, Grayson Copen, and Jackson Ladwig. Alex Bruning has thrown for 1,000 yards with 12 touchdowns to the likes of Corral Branch, Kyle Kurt, and Bennett Nyquist. Lodi's rushing attack has garnered 1,500 yards behind a stable of horses. The Platteville Hillmen enter the playoffs as a 6 seed. Junior Brody Digman has thrown for 1,600 yards with 17 touchdowns. Tyler Sass has rushed for 1,100 yards and 20 touchdowns. Myron Ryder leads the receiving corps with 600 yards. The Hillman defense is led by Sass, Cameron Moore, and sophomore Briggs Wagle. Each racked up more than 40 solo tackles. Tonight, the journey of the WIAA playoffs begins.
Linebacker, junior, number 28, Jackson Ladwig. Also a defensive back, a sophomore, number 30, Aiden Zatani. On the defensive line, a senior, number 58, Nate LeChucky. Also on the defensive line, a senior, number 73, Kenneth Taylor. And rounding off for defensive line, a junior, number 77, Lewis Dunn.
And the road to Camp Randall Stadium officially kicking off here tonight around the state of Wisconsin. A very happy Friday evening, football fans. The playoffs are here. It's level 1 in a 3-6 matchup. The Lodi Blue Devils hosting the visiting Platteville Hillmen in a 3 versus 6 matchup to start us out in WIAA high school football playoff action. So glad you're with us here on Battle Line Films. Joe Miller with you here from Lodi Field, and we are just about set. The visitors are going to receive the opening kickoff, coming in hot. Platteville had to win to get in. They were 3-4 on the outside of the playoff spot looking in just 2 weeks ago, but back-to-back convincing road wins, 35-21 at Dodgeville and 42-22 at Broadhead Judah. And Platteville comes in feeling pretty good, and the offense is humming, averaging over 38 points a game this season, one of the more high-flying offenses in Division 4. Lodi's been hot as well, also riding a 2-game win streak at Beloit Turner, 28-14, and the regular season finale here at home a week ago, 35-0 over Horicon. That win did come at a cost, though. They lost their top 2 offensive talents in the backfield in Brody Ripp and Sawyer Barron to season-ending injuries. So someone's going to have to step up here tonight for the Blue Devils. They will kick it away, and the 2025 postseason is underway. Returnable kick up across the 35, twisting down near the 40. Pretty good return there by Jaron Blevins. And decent starting field position for the Hillmen. Again, level 1, a 3-6 matchup. The winner takes on the winner of the 2-7 matchup tonight between Ashland and Baldwin Woodville a week from tonight. So 1st and 10 for the Hillmen after a decent kickoff. They start at their own 40-yard line. Out of it's like a half-loaded pistol there. They'll send the back out in motion now, and a designed quarterback keeper on 1st down, straight up the gut for a 1st down and more.
Digman, the keeper, brought down by Schlender.
And a nice opening run by Eli Ogpen North, lining up out of the Wildcat. Now they'll keep it on the ground on a fresh set of downs after the cross midfield. That's a run by Tyler Sasse, the senior running back, a gain of about 3.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up his second.
And Sass is a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. A good-looking opening drive here for Platteville. Sass now sends out in motion. Design quarterback keeper again by Brody Digman, the junior. falling forward to about the 42-yard line. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4 here for Platteville on their opening drive, 1 minute in.
Taylor with the tackle.
And we were here several weeks ago, and Lodi played Lake Mills, and one of the best defensive performances you'll ever see. They're going to need it here tonight against this high-flying Platteville offense. Passing on 3rd and 4, that is caught, and a first down for the Hillmen. Catch was made by Myron Ryder, the senior wide receiver. He goes 6'1", made a nice grab down the sideline and moves the sticks here. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Back to the pistol formation for Platteville on a 1st and 10 at the Lodi 36, and we have some movement.
Encroachment, Lodi.
Actually, maybe just player had a equipment injury. You have to come out for a play if your helmet comes off. Platteville was celebrating like they maybe thought it was a defensive penalty. Turns out it's just a player has to come off the field for one play due to the helmet coming off. And again, it's 5 yards as well, so I guess they were doubly right on the celebration. 1st and 5 now at the 31. Play action pass. Going down the sideline, well off the mark was Digman with that throw. Was looking for Ryder down the near sideline, but it overshot him. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5 at the 31. Platteville finishing 5 and 4 overall, 4 and 3 for a 4th place finish in the SWC conference. And as we mentioned, had to play their way in to the postseason, winning their last 2 games. 2nd and 5 now. Clock stopped at 10:41 after the incomplete pass. And now the option off to the running back. He's got some room on the outside. That's Tyler Sass. And going to be close to a first down. He's going to be, they're going to mark him out of bounds. He's actually going to come up a good 2.5 yards short. So big 3rd down here for the Blue Devil offense. Or defense, rather, as Platteville now is going to try the right side of the field. And I believe he's got it. Yes, he does. Down to the 25-yard line goes Sass. Pickup of 6 on a 3rd and short. And Platteville threat inside the red zone. Downs at the Lodi 24-yard line.
That's false start again.
Takes the handoff on 1st down. He's going for the end zone. Has a receiver with a step. Flag comes in late. Looked like the feet got tangled up. A penalty comes in late. That usually means it's defensive pass interference. And that would be a distance to the goal penalty, and that is the case. So Platteville driving right down the field here on its opening possession. And a big penalty is going to put them inside the red zone. And a 1st and 10. Balanced pass, balanced offensive attack here by Platteville in this opening drive of run and pass. The officials talking to head coach Isaiah Altfilish. And now the call officially from the official, and we'll mark it off half the distance. Should be right about the 12-yard line, so a costly penalty here for this Lodi defense. Right there at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, that means Platteville can get a first down without scoring. Quarterback Digman now with the back flank to his left on a 1st and 10 after the penalty. And they will keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Good job by the Lodi defensive front there. Bennett Nyquist coming up from his cornerback position to make a nice tackle. We have an injured Platteville player down. We'll step aside while they tend to him. 9:52 to go in quarter number 1. No score, but Platteville on the move.
The first snow always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
Miller and Sons Supermarket in Verona. Miller and Sons Supermarket in Verona and Mount Horeb has served the community since 1902. You can see weekly specials on their website and Instagram. Shop online, download our app, and shop the savings and quality Miller's provides for the community. If they don't have it, they will get it, as Miller's is dedicated to their customers.
Well, the injured Platteville player, Tyler Sass, the starting running back, he was down on the turf for a long time. Did walk off into his own power, but was favoring his left shoulder. That's one to keep an eye on, as it is a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line. Play action, throwing it across the middle, or a little shovel pass there. Nothing doing. Lodi defense stayed home. That'll be a no gain, or tried to flip it to Briggs Weigel, the sophomore running back, and I'm not sure they even got back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they did give him a yard, so 3rd and 8 from the 10-yard line. They'll go 5 wide now, empty backfield here for Platteville on a 3rd and 8. Throwing, corner of the end zone, caught.
Ryder with the reception.
Ryder with the catch. He didn't get a touchdown. Did he get a first down is the question. It looks like he did not. So 4th and a couple yards, and Platteville leads the offense. 4th and 3, actually. And Platteville leaves the offense on the field. And now they're going to talk about it. Timeout taken, 8:57, our first big spot of the game. And Platteville has a 4th down decision to make inside the 5-yard line. We'll step aside.
The first note always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
So a timeout taken by Platteville as they decide what to do here. It's a hefty gain to get. It's a full 3 yards. They got to get inside the 2. And the ball's marked at the 6. So this is close to a 4th and 4. Now they've changed their mind. Out comes the kicking. I was going to say, that'd be on the road. That's a gutsy 4th down call. It appears they will settle. Oh, they will not. Kicker leaves, and they're back. They're going to go for it here. 4th down and 4 from the 6. See if they try and draw them off or actually run a play here. They will. And it's a design quarterback keeper. And boy, that's going to be close. Of course, Lodi says no, and Platteville says yes, I can tell you. Oh, they stopped him. Didn't even need to measure it. I thought from the far official he was standing on the 1st down marker, but the center, the field judge there right in the middle, says nope, and from up here, that's a good call. He's short of the 2-yard line. So a turnover on downs, a promising Platteville drive ends on the steps of the goal line.
1st and 10 Lodi from the 3-yard line.
And now the Blue Devils take over just inside their own 3-yard line. As we mentioned, down their top 2 running backs. It was Hayden Struce-Clark who stepped up in a big way last week, the 3rd running back, rushing for almost 70 yards. Bruning's a capable running quarterback as well. They will keep it on the ground and 1st down, trying to get some breathing room, and they will do that up to the 5, a gain of 2.
Zeki on the carry, brought down by Weigel.
So a little bit more comfortable when you're not standing inside your end zone. They get them up to the 5, so a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Clock runs at 8:30 here in this opening quarter after the Lodi defense forcing a turnover on downs at their 3-yard line. It's like Bozaki in the backfield on this 2nd and 8. Nice run there, up past the 10.
Zeki, the ball carry.
And a third and manageable now for Lodi. That was Platteville's offense, talk about quick strike, they went nearly 60 yards in just over 3 minutes. Talk about their prolific scoring this season, one of the top scoring average teams in Division 4 at over 38 a game. 3rd and 2 here for the Blue Devils at their own 10. It's been a heavy dose of Bozaki here to start this drive. He will take the toss. Bozaki's got a first down and more. Up near the 20. It's a gain of 10. And the Blue Devils have a first down.
Brought down by Ryder.
Jack Bozaki quickly 3 carries for 17 yards. And the Blue Devils are out of the danger zone with their backs against their own goal line. Tough run in there. Nice job of the right side of that Lodi offensive line to seal it. And he had a big hole to pick up a gain of 10 and a first down. Lodi much more wants to grind it out and play physical and control the field, clock, and time of possession. And you're seeing it here on this opening drive. And as I say that, Bruning comes out to throw a pass, and it is caught by Jake Ryan on the Lodi sideline. Gain of 5 as he tiptoes out of bounds. 2nd and 5 up at the 25. Lodi just one conference loss. We were at that game mid-season. Conference champs Columbus, who did pick up a number 1 seed, by the way, in this Division 4 bracket. They play at home tonight against Brown Deer. 2nd and 5. Bruning out of the shotgun. He'll send Nyquist in motion. He'll take the touch pass. Does Nyquist. He's got a first down. He's into the secondary. He's still going. Finally roped out of bounds near the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15 and a Blue Devil first down.
Penalty on the play.
And now a late flag comes in. And it is coming back. And Lodi, I think someone on that left side of the offensive line knew it because they instantly turned their back and walked backwards. So a costly penalty that'll wipe out a 15-yard run and a first down. 15 yards, that's a killer. Takes it back inside the 20. It'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul, so they're standing at the 15. The original line of scrimmage was the 25. Now they got to move back to the 21, so they get a little bit of positive yardage back. And it goes to a 2nd and 8. Could have been worse, but it still wipes out a huge game. Bruning now to throw on 2nd and 8. Over the middle. Caught near the sticks by Carell Branch. Boy, he had a great game when we were here against Lake Mills about a month ago. And Carell, did he get the first down? He should. The official standing on the 30, which is what they need the line to gain. And there it is, 1st and 10 for Lodi. Nice throw and catch from Bruning to Branch. And as the case with these smaller divisions, most of these starters play both ways. Branch, a talented cornerback. Bruning, a very talented linebacker. They talk about Ironman football. They're probably going to be on the field pretty close to 48 minutes tonight. 1st and 10 at the 30. Lodi moving the football here with back-to-back first downs on their first possession. Bozaki's been good on this opening possession. He's to the left of Bruning. And he gets his 4th carry of the drive, twisting forward to about the 34, a gain of 4, and it's a 2nd and 6. Hey, you look at the 4 number 1 seeds. Aquinas is a wagon. They're the number 1 overall seed. Winneconne, Columbus, and Racine St. Cats. In the new system where it's no longer a selection committee, it's all done by the computer. It's all done on a ranking system. And from what we've been told, the coaches absolutely love it. You always make changes. You wonder how it's going to be received, but according to most, the coaches are on board. 2nd and 6 at the 34. Bruning out of the gun. Design quarterback keeper. He's going to try to his left side. He's in some trouble, and he's going to lose yardage. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job collapsing on the right side of that defensive line. Leading the charge there was Will Zielinski, the junior linebacker. He's a good-looking player at 6'5", playing that middle linebacker. They did give Bruning the line of scrimmage. I thought he lost a couple, but it is a 3rd and 6 now coming up for Lodi. Lodi's defense was able to hold on a big 4th down conversion, or lack thereof. Can Platteville defense get off the field here on a 3rd and 6? Bruning out of the gun. Toss play to Bozaki to the right side. Bozaki twisting, and I don't think he's going to make it. He needed the 40. He's going to be a good couple yards short. And we'll see if Lodi sends the special teams unit on the field. It appears they will. So a promising Lodi drive gets near midfield and then sputters out. It'll be a 4th and 3 and the first punt of the night. And this is Kyle Kurt. Again, how talented is Sawyer Barron? He played really 4 different positions: punter, kicker, running back, defensive back. And he's out. That's going to be a tough loss to overcome. So now Kurt with the punting. But holy cow, Kyle Kurt, where have you been, my friend? What a punt. Drives him all the way back to the 20-yard line. Nice return back to the 30 by Oppennorth, but man, that was a 46-yard punt by the backup punter, punting probably for the first time this season. Oppennorth did get a decent return, though, out to the 30. Let's see where they mark it. 32, so a 12-yard return. And for the second time in this quarter, Platteville's going to start with decent field position. Opening drive was at the 40. This one at the 32. 3:58 remaining in a scoreless first quarter. Playoff football underway here in Lodi. And good news, if you're a Platteville fan, that was Sass with the carry. He left the game on the last drive holding his left shoulder. But he has a nice run here on first down for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6, and the best news of that is that Sass is healthy and back in the game. He was down on the turf for a while on that injured shoulder. Sass on a toss to the right. Oh, rope down. What a tackle by Nyquist.
Nyquist with the tackle.
And Bennett Nyquist, couple of big tackles from the cornerback position. Actually playing more as a slot corner safety. He's all over the field. That's a no gain. Actually lost a yard. 3rd and 7 now. Lodi defense trying to force a 3 and out here. Design quarterback run on 3rd down. Made the first man miss, but that's not going anywhere. That big front 4 of the Lodi defensive line all over the quarterback design run by Digman. Maybe got a yard. It's going to be a 3 and out for Platteville, and they will punt it away for the first time tonight. Branch and Aiden Zitani, the sophomore starting defensive backs, set to return the punt. They stand at their own 35-yard line. Clock runs just over 2 minutes in this first quarter. A fast-moving defensive battle here in Lodi. Exactly probably what the Blue Devils wanted here when they drew it up. And fair caught by Zitani at his own 30. 2:05 remains in this first quarter. We were talking to the Lodi coaches on the field this evening, and they said, we don't know how much you can stop this Platteville offense. You just got to try and get stops when you can and score as many as you can when you have possessions. And to this point, I don't even think the Lodi coaches would believe if they tell you that barring a turnover here, they're probably going to get out of the first quarter scoreless, or holding Platteville and this high potent offense scoreless. So hats off to this Lodi defense thus far. Really both defenses, but certainly the story was the Lodi defense against this Platteville offense. 1st and 10 at the 30. Bruning out of the gun. Fakes that handoff, and now he's going to roll to his right. Throwing it. That's a dangerous pass, but it's caught coming back for the football, Grayson Coppin. Boy, that was hanging up in the air for a long time, but Coppin very wisely saw it, and he ran back to the football and makes an 11-yard completion and a first down. Nice job by Coppin adjusting to the football. That was up there for the taking. All the way up to the 46, actually a gain of 16. My apologies, Grayson. I didn't mean to shortchange you 5 yards. 1st and 10 at the 46. Bruning now going to keep it on the ground. Twisting across midfield. Nice run. First time tonight, Casey Fleischman. He's just a sophomore. Again, talked to offensive coordinator Carl Sakshin before the game today, and he said they were going to run 4, maybe 5 running backs, including guys that have barely played it, if at all, this season. Again, when you lose your 1-2 punch of Rip and Barron, you got to go deep to the bench, and they're doing it here tonight. But it's working out. That was a nice run on first down, a gain of 7 across midfield. 2nd and 3 at the Platteville 47. And again, it's Fleischman making the first man miss, falling forward. Nice run. It's a gain of 5 and a Lodi first down. Final minute here of quarter number 1. Now, Lodi is showing that they can run the football here. If they keep that up and keep this Platteville offense limited to possessions, this is going to be exactly how the Blue Devils want to script this game up. Probably one more play here in this quarter, barring a penalty. Biggest play of this drive was the 16-yard completion to Coppin. 1st and 10 at the 43. Bruning's throwing on first down. Good protection. He's got a couple of receivers down the sideline, going up to get it. It is caught. What a catch. Bennett Nyquist all over the field tonight. That is a big-time game, but hold on here. Do we have penalties? Oh, illegal shift. That's a 40-yard. It's only going to be 5 to 10. But as far as net yardage, that's going to be a 50-yard penalty. Oh. And Coach Kyle Mack talking to the officials saying, how can you call that one? Boy, you're down to the 10-yard line. Now you're back to your own 48. That's a 42-yard. We played 12 here in Lodi. Got a good one. You like defense. Scoreless as we get ready to start the second quarter.
You know that first cold morning? The one that bites? Be the one who smiles, not shivers. Save $3,600 when you upgrade your furnace and AC before October 31st. Cardinal keeps you ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour.
Second quarter, 1st and 15, Lodi at their own 48. So on you. Phil 48 after the costly penalty. Kyle Hurt. They weren't lying. The coaches were Lodi. They're getting everybody involved in the back.
Gain of 5 brings up a 2nd and 10.
It's the penalty yardage back. Goes the big tight end.
Once they start walking up, they'll go back to me,
and it's 2nd and 10 down to the Platteville 41-yard line. This the first quarter came in late. Platteville took the opening drive down to the Lodi 6-yard line. Went for it.
Yeah, I'm on me.
Okay.
We're good.
Now you can go. Our closest scoring chance thus far. Here's Kurt again on a toss play. He's a big target, and he rumbles on a ball that's close to a first down.
Push up by Sense.
Looks like he's right at the sticks. Kyle Kurt at the tight end, 6'2".
3rd and 1.
Just short by about 2
seconds back on you after
football. Down to the nose. This is 3rd and truly inches here. Have to figure this is 4-down territory for the Blue Devils, but with an athletic quarterback, I would think Bruning takes it here on the 3rd and short.
I'm on me.
3rd and less than a yard. The Bruning lining up and and they'll give it to the big guy, Kurt, and he easily. They may have found something here. Kyle Kurt. I mean, you're 6'3", 220. That's a formidable size for a running back.
First and 10 Lodi from the 32.
Okay, 28, a gain of 3.
Okay, I'll say I'm mean today.
You also have to keep in mind Barron's an all-conference kicker who's you've seen make 40-plus yard field goals.
On you.
So with him out tonight, you'd have to figure Lodi's special teams is
Hey, back on me.
pretty much on the back burner. They'd be going for it. Pretty much, when you get inside the 30, they're going for it. And then you can 4 points, I should say, throughout the game.
On you.
Swing to the right, trying to get to the corner. He cannot. Nice open field tackle there.
He's empty the back there.
Full open field tackle by Ryder. And Bozaki.
Oh, shit. Hopefully there's not people in there.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up a
Back just
second.
But that's where you're a cornerback and you're on an island. You missed that tackle.
That's pretty good.
Bozaki's got a lot of real estate. Nice job there by Ryder. Staying home and making a solo one-on-one tackle. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 at the 27.
It's on you right now. Let's see number 1. There it is. Okay, I'm on me.
Lodi trying to chip back after a costly penalty, wiped out a 40-yard pass completion inside the 10. Following forward across the 25 down to the 24. Yeah, 14 for 35 coming
Running with the keeper.
Lodi.
Left on by Moore. Gain of 4 on the play brings up a 3rd down and 5.
This is 4 down territory. Clearly not in a 20-plus yard line.
On me.
We think if you're right here, the goal is to get 2 to 3 yards, put yourself in. Moving out of the gun on a 3rd and 5. And a whistle here. Timeout taken.
First.
Step aside. 5 in the first half. And a score.
He's shaky. I'm back on you.
Round playoff matchup.
Okay, I'm going to 3 now. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
Something to get it off. Josh would get that thing off. He was good at that.
Yeah.
Every time.
We're just gonna listen. It's like second snap.
At this time, I'd like to announce our 2 cross-country finalists for state. Everett Clemens and Alvin Sherman will be running next week at state. Go Lodi!
So a 3rd and 5 here for Lodi, down to the Platteville 23-yard line. Again, with their all-conference kicker, unfortunately suffering a season-ending injury last week. You wonder if it's automatic going for it on 4th down anytime Lodi gets within striking distance of the red zone. The easy answer is pick up 5 yards here on 3rd down, but if that's not the case, I certainly think Lodi leaves the offense on the field.
I'm on me now.
Down. And again, they found something. I like this one. The purple and big tight end. Got a couple of nice runs on this spot. Wilson Brand takes it. He's driving forward. He's going to be close. If right after the sticks, obviously not. You go for it if you're short.
Yeah, do 4.
Back on my Govic. Kick for Lodi. First down.
Tight end now. Converted running back. 10 for Lodi. The Broncos 8 times. So the Blue Devils inside the red zone.
Okay.
First time tonight.
I'll stay on him for a sec. Okay, I'm on you. Okay, I'm on me now.
And 10 at the 18-yard line. Kirk remains the tailback. Quarterback running. We need to throw.
On you.
I don't know if he would have scored, but he would have picked up the first down and it was first and goal. Couple of feet.
I'm on 4 now.
The playoffs, the adrenaline's pumping. Half the crowd here tonight.
Go get some info, please.
Okay, I'm on you.
in there. It was a 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Yep.
He does?
Yeah, I'm on 4.
What happened?
Doing another 6.
It's just, it's like when you bet an NFL too high offenses, and you say, well, it's definitely going to go over, and then it's 7-3. This would be at me, and they could score us almost midway through the
On you.
Buck money like first, but it's
Start with the carry.
about 36 here for
I'm
Lodi.
on 4.
Up down by Kessler.
Clock runs out.
Gain of 3 in the play brings up
He's
a
had some good runs. I mean, we've
Third and
had
7.
Money active.
Yeah, he's hitting. I believe you.
A couple of your starters. You have to get creative, and that's what Lodi can do in this first half. 3rd and a long 6 here for the Blue Devil, just inside the 15-yard line. Kirk again the back to the right of Brady. He gets it. Trying to follow that big offensive line. He's going to be about 3 yards short. Coach Mack. Oh, looks like they are sending Nyquist up
Clear the carry.
I mean, Nyquist, he's
Up down by
awesome
Stanley.
tonight. He's made defensive plays.
3 on the play brings up a
And
4th
his
and 3.
team's great punt. And it appears they have faith in the backup kicker. 7-yard field goal. Maybe it's a right because Nyquist also plays. Oh, they're going for it.
I'm on me now.
Well, they bring the kicker on. I'm sure that's a personnel move. Confusing Platteville not going to go for it. Nice. No timeout there. That's exactly. Platteville's going to say, look, we didn't have the right people on the field.
Don't put me yet. I'm on
That's good.
4.
That's good coaching.
Now, but
The kicker is also your wide receiver. That's a good bluff card. We'll step aside. 7:01 to go. A 4th down decision upcoming.
The first note always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
So after the Platteville timeout, Nyquist clearly lighting up his wide receivers. Lodi's going for it. Leonard with the starting kicker out, and Lodi is full place here on 4th and 3. Running out of the gun. He's in trouble. He's going to have to dump it on you. He does! It's Kirk! Touchdown! Letting the tight end right open, and that's a nice job by Bruin staying in there. Moody's going to take the hit. Converts it on a 6-yard touchdown pass.
I think so.
Strikes first. Kirk did everything on that drive.
Yep.
Now Nyquist to try the extra. Another lead. Is up. And just
Next up, the Panthers.
Lodi in the impressive drive overcame the costly penalty, which something like that is a drive killer.
Okay, I'm on.
It's good senior leadership, good captains there. For 70 yards. Paid off with the 11-yard touchdown pass from Bruning to Kurt. Bruning had a couple of TDs a week ago. Okay. In the backfield,
To me.
lined
Yeah, I'm
up
on
in
you.
tight end position. Platteville set the blitz, which left Kurt unchecked, and he walks in for an easy. Nyquist to kick it away. 11-1. What tells you about Platteville in the competition with some of their wins, they were not even 500 2 weeks ago. They go back-to-back wins. And unlike years past, you can get in with a sub-500 record. It's, again, it's based on grade keys. And
I'm on
get in. They got in comfortably. It's like when you watch Selection Sunday, they're a bubble team, and they get like a 8 seed.
Go to the catch.
Comfortably in
The receiver.
But they now find themselves trailing by a touchdown, 7-0. Oh, that catch. Fly low. Caught at the 25, and again, Platteville in a good field position up near the 40-yard line.
It was tough because they
Return was by Blevins.
in the first half.
Met by Brock Went.
Yeah.
This high-flying Platteville offense still waiting for takeoff. They've been sitting on the runway this entire first half. Give all credit to this Lodi defense. Come on, B! Digman out of the gun. Sends back outline to young Digman on the design keeper. Sidestepping his way across the 40, all the way up to the 47 before he's brought down. Nice run. 2nd and 3 for Platteville up at their own 47.
Digman with the carry brought down by Nyquist and Kempen.
How about me now?
Gain of 7 brings up a 2nd and 3.
Digman, not a very big quarterback, just 150 as well. Right after Digman throwing, he gets blocked. Look out here, that was nearly intercepted. Oh my goodness, did Burt lay the lumber on Digman? My goodness. Bitch, there's your highlight reel. Bitch, holy cow, Kyle Burt coming off the end, just blast Digman. Thankfully, he's okay. He just got rocked. And then it run up a 3. Lodi was not buying the play fake at all. 3rd and 3 at the 47. Digman looking out of the shotgun formation again. He'll keep it on the ground, and he's not going to even come close. He might lose yards. Boy, this Lodi defense swarming tonight. Nate LeChucky, the senior. And that'll be a no gain, and on comes the punting unit. How about this Lodi defense in the first half, pitching a shutout? I know it's game 1 of the World Series, but we didn't expect a shutout in this game. The split Lodi returnmen stand at their own 25. That's Zatani and Branch. Sass to kick it away. Good end over end punt. That's going to take a huge, and I mean huge, Platteville bounce all the way down to the 13-yard line. Not much in the air, but hit a little knuckleball when it hit the ground. It just started spinning. And Lodi is going to be backed up inside their 15-yard line. 5:10 remaining in the first half. And it was the last 2 possessions on both sides of the football has been the Kyle Kurtz show. Taking some handoffs and then catching the touchdown pass, and then the near sack/interception as he rocked Digman to basically snuff out that drive. Now the Blue Devils start at their own. They actually gave the 14, so it's 1st and 10 at the Blue Devil 14-yard line. Bozaki to the right of Bruning here. He gets the carry on 1st down. Trying to get out of the grasp. He cannot. Does get some positive yardage, but nice tackle there by Cam Moore, the senior D lineman, because if he didn't hang on to Bozaki, he was into the secondary.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 4. It'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Blue Devils. I believe, if my math is correct, 5 different Lodi players have carried the football in this first half. Tough to replace talent like Rip and Barron, but they're doing their best here tonight. 2nd and 6. Ball marked. And now, busting it to the outside is Bozaki across the 25, and that'll be a Lodi first down, a gain of 9, and tough running by Jack Bozaki.
Good for a Lodi. First down.
All the way up to the 25-yard line, and Lodi now would love a lengthy drive here with points to end this first half. And oh boy, Bozaki comes off limping. And another Lodi running back is injured. Hopefully that is nothing serious, and he just got stepped on. He's trying to walk it off. Trainer to his aid on the sideline. We'll keep an eye on that one. Fresh set of downs at the 25. Play action. Bruning rolling to the right. Dumps it off. Oh, he had him in the flat. Again, it's the second time Bruning's overshot an open receiver. Looking for Nyquist that time. I don't think he would have got a huge game, but he was right near the sticks. It probably could have picked up close to a first down. Platteville burns its final time out of the half, so we'll burn one with him. 3:49 to go in the half. Lodi with a 7-0 lead.
And into their second first down.
Oh, Platteville trying to get the football back here. They burn a timeout after the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Lodi at its 25-yard line. Lodi's last possession went nearly 70 yards for a touchdown catch, capping it off by Kurt. And the Blue Devils have lost another running back, at least to the moment, for injuries. Bozaki limped off the field on his last carry. Bruning on a design keeper. Past the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds. And Lodi wanted a late hit. I'm not sure I disagree with him. I think Bruning had already put both feet on the white chalk, but officials say no go. Gain of 5 up to the 32nd and 3rd and 5 as the clock stops as Bruning was pushed out of bounds. Casey Fleischman, by the way, the back on this 3rd and 5. And he gets the carry. And he's got the first down and more across the 50 into Platteville territory. A gain of 22 and a Lodi first down. Casey Fleischman, the sophomore, with a big run. And good news gets even better for Lodi. Bozaki is back on the field. 22 yards by the sophomore, and Lodi is on the move again with 3:35 remaining in the half. Better news if you're Lodi. You can kill the clock here, most of it. They do get the second half kickoff. So you score here and do something to start the third quarter. The pressure really falls onto Platteville. 1st and 10 across midfield. And do we have another timeout? Now Lodi's called its final timeout. Timeout fest here on this drive. We'll stay here on this timeout. You look at this region. Lodi is the 3 seed, Platteville the 6. The top seed, La Crosse Aquinas, the number 1 overall seed in Division 4. They play at home against Amory. The 8 seed, the 4-5 matchup is Osceola and Ellsworth. And the winner of this game takes on the winner of the 2-7 game, Ashland and Baldwin Woodville. And talk about a bus trip for each one of these teams. Baldwin Woodville is going to be logging up. They're praying that Ashland doesn't pull the upset tonight. Might have to take the train for that matchup. Platteville to Ashland would be about as far as you would traverse in the state of Wisconsin. As we mentioned, the other number 1 seeds, Columbus, the Capital Conference champions. Team that handed Lodi its only conference loss of the season. They played Brown Deer tonight at home. On that side of the bracket, the other number 1 seed is Racine St. Catharines. They take on the 8 seed St. Francis. So there you go. A month worth of playoff games before we find out who's playing at Camp Randall. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils after their timeout. Bruning coming out throwing on 1st down. He had great protection. He's winging it down the sideline. Oh, great defense. That is just on an island. Jaron Blevins knocking it away. That was great defense. They were trying to get Nyquist. Bruning had great protection. And Blevins just went up to swat it away. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. That time Bruning pass was perfect. It was just a better defensive play by the cornerback. 2nd and 10 at the 48. They'll keep it on the ground. This is Bozaki trying to cut it back. Gets about 3. Nice tackle again by big number 66, Gage Kastner, the D lineman.
Gain of 3 on the play.
It'll be a 3rd and 8 here coming up for, actually a gain of 4, or 3rd and 6. Maybe 3, 3rd and 7 here for the Blue Devils. Clock runs now under 3 minutes. In this opening half, Lodi with a 7-0 lead. Their defense has been the story here tonight. Bozaki to the left of Bruning on a 3rd and 7. They'll send Branch in motion and a whistle. And the final timeout, I think these coaches are saying, well, you can't take him into halftime with you, so you might as well use him. We'll catch our breath. 2:48 to go in the first half on a 3rd and 7.
With nearly 5,000 chartered clubs and 2,000 sanctioned events nationwide, USA Wrestling provides safety, security, and opportunity to over 250,000 members of all ages, while providing a clear path from beginning wrestler all the way to Olympic champion. Be sure to visit joinusawrestling.com to become a member of USA Wrestling today. USA Wrestling, where Olympic journeys begin.
So a 3rd and 7 here for the Lodi offense. 2:48 remain in this first half. Both teams now out of timeouts. Branch, the man in motion, but it's going to be Bozaki. Bozaki straight ahead, needs to get to the 38. He gets to about the 42. Going to be well short, and now a decision for Coach Mack. Do you try and pin Platteville deep with no timeouts, or be a riverboat gambler here and go for it on a 4th and 3? They're going to have to decide somewhat quickly because they don't have any timeouts left. It appears the offense stays on the field, trusting this defense, which has been perfect to this point. Don't mind the call, the way your defense is playing. Or it could be the good old-fashioned try and draw them off here. Oh, I think they got him. No call. Someone did flinch on that or come across the line. Must have not made contact. And there's the flag now. Now what's the call? And it's a delay of game. I don't know if that was intentional or if Bruning thought he was going to get the call. If it's intentional, it's no big deal. If they always had the idea of drawing him off. But if Bruning saw that and was waiting for the penalty to be called, it's a tough break for Lodi. In any event, they will kick the football away. 1:54 to go. Platteville is out of timeouts. Kurt had a great punt the last time. It was a 45-yard punt. He'd love to pin Platteville back deep, and with no timeouts, probably just have him kill the clock here to end the half. They may take a second delay a game to get even more yards to operate with here. I think that's what they're doing. Although right now it's 46 yards to the end zone. That's be about exactly what Kurt's last. Well, he wants some room. Clearly the special teams coach knows his range better than we do. And now I would think they'd kick it. Anything past this, you start getting a little risky. Right now, 51 yards to the goal line. That's a pretty healthy kick. And this time Kurt will kick it away. And maybe they're going to regret those back-to-back delay of games. This is going to take a Platteville bounce too. Oof. Just a 17-yard punt. That's the risk you run. Kick it originally, they would have been at the 41. Even if that punt goes, you still are inside the 25-yard line. Now, Platteville says, heck, take 2 or 3 shots down the field here. 1:14 to go, ball at the 34-yard line. And as predicted, they come out throwing on first down. It's caught. You definitely want to keep him in bounds. But he did twist out of bounds. The catch made by Reuter. Not a ton of yards, but they were able to get out. Only 2, 2nd and 8 now. Clock stops with 1:09. Digman out of the gun. Throwing over the sideline, tiptoeing, and complete, and also out of bounds is Blevins. Clock stops with 1:05. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 here coming up for Platteville. Fakes the handoff. Now Blevins on a design keeper. He has the first down and then some up near midfield. Clock runs now. Clock should be running once they reset the football. And now it goes 1st and 10 right at midfield. Blevins to pass again. He's in trouble. Does get it away, and that's incomplete. Good pressure there. Nate Lachicki, one of the senior leaders on this team, the linebacker in there. 2nd and 10, clock stops with 50 seconds remaining in this opening half. Yeah, if I'm Lodi, I'm blitzing right now. Can't let him keep dinking and dunking you there. Swings it out to Blevins. Gain of about 3. And clock continues to run now on a 3rd and 7. Down to 30 seconds. Digman going forward. Oh, he had a receiver open, just overshot him. Oh, he had Zielinski, the tight end, at about the 30-yard line. And now it's 4th and 7, and I think they'll kick the football away here. And I would think Lodi, with no timeouts barring a huge return, probably just takes a knee to get us to halftime. Defensive showdown in the first half. A 7-0 game. The home team leads. Punt's going to hit and go out of bounds at the 27. Lodi with 21 seconds. No timeouts. Let's see what they do with it here. Maybe take 1 shot deep Or do you just say, look, our defense is playing lights out. Why even risk it? Take a knee and let's call it a half. I think that's probably – you get the ball in the second half as well if you're Lodi, so I don't know that getting greedy here would be recommended, but we'll see. And, yep, they're taking a knee. I think that's a smart call. Smart call. You got all the momentum. Your defense is playing great, and you get the second half kickoff. So victory formation here, and this one knee down gets us to the half. And there it is. And that will do it, the first half here in Lodi. Boy, we go on to start the broadcast and tell you this is going to be ready. If you love offense, hang on to your seats, and lo and behold, it's a 7-0 game. We're heading to halftime here at Lodi. The Blue Devils with a 7-0 lead.
note always catches someone off. First note always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
Getting set to start the second half here in Lodi, Level 1 WIAA Division 4 playoffs. The 3 seed, the home team, the Lodi Blue Devils, a defensive masterpiece in the first half. They lead 7-0 over the visiting 6 seed, the Hillmen of Platteville. One of the top offenses in the state coming in. We were told by both coaching staffs to expect a lot of points, but it's been the defense, both defenses, but Lodi's defense, what can you say? And this is the second time we've seen them do this. We were here about a month ago. Lake Mills, also one of the top-ranked offenses in their division, and Lodi basically shut them out as well. So the Blue Devils have a penchant for the defense showing up for big games, and none bigger than round one of the playoffs. Blue Devils will get the second half kick. The lone score was a touchdown pass from Bruning to the tight end Kurt midway through that second quarter. Platteville's best shot. They had a 4th and goal from the 6, elected to go for it. They were stopped. And ever since that point, the Lodi defense has basically shut this Platteville offense down. Zatani and Branch, the two return men. Actually, this time it is Fandrick back there with Zatani. They stand at their own 15-yard line. Jaron Blevins to tee it up, and 24 minutes to go here in Lodi to find out who's moving on and whose season comes to an end here tonight. Glad you're with us and Battle Line Films one more time this season. Blevins' kick is away. And this is going to be trouble. He has to go all the way back to the 10-yard line to pick up the return. Nice job, though, getting back to the 20. That could have been disaster as Fandrick takes that low bouncing kick and actually gets some positive yards. I thought he may be tackled inside the 10, gets it out near the 20. Actually will be exactly at the 20. That's where the Lodi offense will start, 1st and 10. And if you were not with us to start the broadcast, Lodi lost its top 2 running backs last week to season-ending injuries, Brady Ripp and Sawyer Barron. They've had a host of backs in there tonight. And they will keep it on the ground on a 1st and 10 with Bozaki. Oh, he lost his footing. Right there to make the tackle was Ogden North. But I think the turf really gets the tackle on that one. Bozaki gets a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. To talk about all those other running backs, you got to include Alex Bruning, the quarterback. He had several design quarterback runs for success in that first half. This is a 2nd and 7 up at the 23-yard line. Again with Bozaki falling forward to the 26. Gain of 3 or 4, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 at the 26.
Brings up a 3rd and 4.
He'll keep it on the ground on a 3rd and 6, and the second effort by Bozaki is going to get the first down. Boy, they had him. They had him in the backfield, but Bozaki just put his shoulder down and drives forward for a gain of 14 and a first down.
Bozaki again. This time it's not going to happen.
Bozaki, the ball carrier, brought down by Brogley.
That's Matt Brogley, the junior linebacker. Hard 2nd and actually they're going to give him a loss of 4. Man, all the way back to the 42. 2nd and 14. Over the middle, nearly intercepted.
Braddock's pass is incomplete.
Myron Ryder climbs the ladder
Broken up by Ryder.
and knocks it down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for this Lodi offense on their opening drive here to start the second half. Ball at the 37-yard line. They need to get to the Platteville 48. Bruning to pass now on 3rd and long. He will not. They keep it on the ground, go conservative. Gets the lost yardage back, does Bozaki, a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 4th and 10. And Lodi, after one first down, has to kick it away here with 9:03 remaining in the first half. Kurt again back to punt. He's had a couple of pretty good punts here tonight, filling in for the injured Sawyer Barron. Look at this one. A rocket. Bobbled. Dangerous return here. And he's not getting much. That's going to be no gain on the return. Lucky to just hang on to the football was Blevins. Another 40-plus yard punt with great hang time. Kyler Kurt's a pretty good-looking backup punter. So Platteville's going to start deep in their own territory. Still trying to find that groove offensively. They had a great look at opening drive, and ever since then, since going for it on 4th and goal, really hasn't been much positive yardage here for this offense. They start at their own 17-yard line with 8:35 to go in the third quarter. Digman out of the gun. He'll keep it on the ground on first down. Good run by Sass.
The ball carrier brought down by LeChucky.
Gain of 5. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5. Just past the 22-yard line. Sass limped off, or it was helped off the field. He went down hard on a tackle, hurt his shoulder. And lucky he's back in the game. Going for it here is Digman. Oh, he nearly had it. Great defense by Bennett Nyquist. Ryder went up for it. That was just great. One-on-one. Wide receiver on cornerback, or cornerback on wide receiver. The throw is on the money. Just a good breakup pass there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Third and 5 at the 23-yard line. Digman wanted to look like he wanted to run it, and he does, and he recomposes himself, and wow, what a run. I mean, Lodi had him in the backfield. It was his design run all the way. Digman looked like Lodi saw it coming, but he juke steps in the backfield to pick up a nice run and a first down for Platteville. All the way up to the 33-yard line. Digman rolls to his right. He's heaving it down the sideline. No flags again. Great one-on-one coverage. Bennett Nyquist on Myron Ryder. That's the matchup here tonight on this side of the football. Second and 10 after the incomplete pass. Well, those are two back-to-back throws where Digman was right on it. Just great coverage by Nyquist. They'll go on the ground here. Sass, good run. He's close to the mark. He's got it. Needed 10, got 12, and that'll move the sticks. And Platteville has its best-looking drive since its opening drive of the game here with 7:35 to go in the third quarter. Nearing midfield now is Platteville on a 1st and 10. Up at the 46-yard line. Digman, handoff. Not much doing for Sass this time, maybe one or two. Nice job by, among others, Jackson Ladwig, the starting linebacker here for Lodi. Gain of 2, it's a 2nd and 8. At the 40.
Gain of 2 brings up a 2nd and 8.
47-yard line. Digman out of the gun. Back to the ground with Sass. Nowhere to go. Met in the backfield by big Max Oberling, the 6'6", 280 sophomore. Blowing that thing up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. 3rd and 9 upcoming for Platteville. Digman to throw on third down. He's in trouble. Now he rolls to his left to buy some time. Has a man in the secondary, and that is caught. And that is a first down. Jerron Blevins. And Digman kept the play alive, shuffled his feet, rolled out to the left, found Blevins, who had gotten behind coverage, and it's a first down to the Lodi 36-yard line, and the drive continues. Boy, you got to get something here if you're Platteville, the way you're moving the football and the way you've struggled to move the football up to this point. Digman to throw. This time has great protection. Going down the sideline, overshot Blevins that time. A little steep on the throw. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Both teams coming in tonight riding 2-game win streaks. The one who gets 3 in a row will continue their season. The loser is heading home. 2nd and 10 at the 36. They'll give it to Sass. Breaks a couple of tackles for a decent gain of 4 or 5 yards here on first down. Actually, just a gain of 4. So a third down upcoming here for Platteville. 3rd and 7. Need to get to the 27. Digman to pass. Going down the sideline again. Did Blevins hang on? Oh, they're going to say he caught it. That was actually Reuter this time. Boy, that was close. Official right there, though, says he caught it inbounds down inside the red zone now. 1st and 10 for Platteville. They are on the move on this drive. Sass with a big stiff arm. Makes the turn. He's inside the 10. It's going to be a 1st and goal upcoming for Platteville. We have an injured Lodi player down as well. Platteville on the move. They're inside the 10-yard line. It's a 1st and goal when we return after they tend to the injured player.
Miller & Sons Supermarket in Verona and Mount Horeb has served the community since 1902. You can see weekly specials on their website and Instagram. Shop online, download our app, and shop the savings and quality Miller's provides for the community. If they don't have it, they will get it, as Miller's is dedicated to their customers.
Now, the injured player, you see there, Carell Branch, the great two-way player, starting running back / cornerback, and he is in a great deal of pain. Had to be helped off the field, holding his right wrist. And that's a troubling sign there, and another big injury to this Lodi team that has just been crushed with injuries here the later part of the season. A huge run, though, sets up a 1st and goal for Platteville at the Lodi 3-yard line. 1st and goal, looking to tie the score here. And into the end zone from 3 yards out. Touchdown, Tyler Sass, and we are an extra point away from a tie ball game. And it looks like suddenly Platteville has found the offense. And a critical point after try right here. And we still got a long way to go midway through the 3rd quarter. So a game-tying extra point try here. And that one is right down the middle by Sass. And with 5:25 to go in the 3rd quarter, game on here in Lodi. We are tied at 7.
The first snow always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
Has the Platteville offense woken up? It certainly did on that drive as the Hellman march down the field, convert a couple of big third downs. Sass caps it off with a 3-yard touchdown run, and just like that, we are tied 7 apiece, 5:25 to go here in quarter number 3. Jerron Blevins to kick it away here. And suddenly Wyatt crowd has rolled through the stadium here as the fans are trying to get back in it. It's a one hop taken at the 15-yard line. Weaving through traffic, spun down at the 25-yard line. And that is where the Lodi offense will go to work. So what does Lodi have for an answer now? First and 10 at their own 27-yard line, 5:19 to go in the third quarter. We'll see who lines up at the running back on this series. It has been a revolving door here tonight. It's going to be Casey Fleischman on a 1st and 10. And now they'll send him out wide, an empty backfield. Bruning going to come out throwing on 1st down. Little jump pass. How about that to Kurt, the tight end? That was a nifty looking play for a gain of 8. The jump pass. Well, Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce-esque there for a pickup of 8 and a 2nd and 2. Fleischman stays in the backfield on a 2nd and 2. And he gets the carry, and he is going to be, it's going to be close. Nice tackle by Digman, the quarterback slash safety, and he's short. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard here for the Lodi offense. Well, maybe not. The clock has stopped. Nope, they're going to say now the officials take a second look at it, and they move the sticks. So a 1st down with 4:37 to go in quarter number 3, 1st and 10 at the Lodi 38-yard line. Critical here for Lodi, at least pick up some 1st downs. You don't want to give the ball right back to Platteville after that long, drawn-out touchdown drive. Good start there with a 1st down. Bruning coming out throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, he had him wide open. Wide open was Fandrick, and that is the 3rd missed throw tonight by Bruning. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 38. Yeah, definitely a few of those throws Bruning would love to have back. The latest one right there. Very positive. He was would have been on his knee to make the catch, which was automatically down. It would have been a short gain of maybe 3 or 4. In the event, it goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 back at the 38-yard line. Nyquist takes the touch pass. Trying to get some blockers in front of him. Decent gain across the 40 up to about the 43. It'll bring up a 3rd and a long 4. For the Blue Devils. Ball marked at the 43-yard line. Actually, they moved it back, so it'll be a 3rd and 5 here for this Lodi offense. With 4:08 to go in quarter number 3. Bruning, they'll keep it on the ground. Weaving through traffic, should have a first down. Tough running there by Fleischman, and I think he's got it. He does. He's across the sticks. And a first down for the Blue Devils. They continue to move the chains. That's tough running, boy, on 3rd and 5. Showing faith in your offensive line. Nearing midfield now is Lodi as we cross the 4-minute mark. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Bruning out of the shotgun. And to retake the lead here on this drive. Back to Fleischman. Straight up the middle. He's into the next level. He's across the 20. He's across the 10. Finally brought down inside the 5-yard line. Nearly a touchdown run. A touchdown saving tackle comes, but not before a gain of 46. And Lodi is knocking on the door to retake the lead here. They're going to mark him at the 6, so it's a gain of 45. Biggest play of the night by this Lodi offense. Talk about an answer. Lodi 6 yards away from doing just that. Now the pressure reverts quickly back on the visitors' side of the field. 1st and goal from the 6. Bruning on the design keeper. Trying to get to the outside. Oh, he got a piece of jersey, I thought, there, but he's going to lose yardage. Nice job by the Platteville defense. 4 silver helmets in there on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of 4 back to the 10, 2nd and goal. That one was doomed from the start. I think Bruning sensed it. That's why he tried to move it to the outside, and there was nothing on the outside as well. They'll give him the 9, so officially a loss of 3, 2nd and goal from the 9. Closing in on 2 minutes here in this 3rd quarter. And again, Lodi's kicker is injured tonight, so they may be forced to go for it on 4th down. Fleischman straight ahead. He'll get the lost yardage back. So it'll be 3rd and goal back to the original line of scrimmage at the 6.
Fleischman, the ball carrier. Brought down by Broglie.
Yeah, Sawyer Barron, the very talented 3-way player, is out tonight. And I would think this is 4-down territory for Lodi, but again, this points at such a premium. Do you roll the dice if you don't get it here? And Nyquist did convert the extra point, but I mean barely. It crawled over the bottom of the upright. Hey, look at this, the entire Lodi team. I was going to say, that's got to be, there's no way they're getting this playoff. The entire team walked over to talk to Coach Mack. We'll take a timeout. 1:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lodi facing a big 3rd and goal.
The first snow always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
So after the timeout, Lodi now a 3rd and goal. The big question is, if they don't score here with no kicker, or with the starting kicker out, does Lodi go for it on 4th down or risk a field goal? We'll find out the majority of that story right here on a 3rd and goal from the 6. Bruning out of the gun, Fleischman to his right. Fleischman has had some big runs on this drive, including a 46-yarder to set up the goal situation. 3rd and goal from the 6. Bruning fakes the toss. Now he throws across his body. It's picked off. It's intercepted. Intercepted at the goal line. Jaron Blevins, a touchdown-saving interception. Oh, crushing INT for this Lodi offense, and now they got to quickly regroup as Platteville has found its groove on offense, going the length of the field on that last drive to score a touchdown. So Platteville now looking for the go-ahead score. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. 1:17 remaining in this third quarter. Digman coming out throwing on 1st down. He's going for it. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, right through his hands. Oh, my goodness. Myron Ryder. He would have been gone. That was a 75-yard touchdown pass if he reels it in.
Penalty on the play.
That battle between him and Nyquist all night, he won that round, but the pass maybe just a little bit steep. Wouldn't have mattered. There's a late penalty here coming in on Platteville, so you can sleep a little better, Platteville fans. That would have really crushed you if you pulled that one in, and then it's called back because of a penalty. Boy, the way this game's going, you get the feeling the next touchdown wins the game. It's going to be half the distance after the holding. That's going to put him back to the 12. Should I give him? Yeah, they did start at the 24, so yeah, the 14's right. So there you go. 1st and 10 or 1st and 20 rather. Back at the 14. And now maybe a change of the play calling, and that run went nowhere. Lodi defensive line again making plays. Austin Brown, the 6'2", 270 junior, brings down Fuss for no gain. 2nd and 20 upcoming. Final minute of this third quarter. Digman to throw. Screen pass to the running back, but it's snuffed out well by the Lodi defense. Not much, maybe a couple, and a late flag coming in.
And Brennig on the tackle. There is a penalty on the play.
The flag came in at the hit, so it's either a block in the back or, yep, it is. It's a block in the back. So this one's going to make it 2nd and 20 plus now.
Holding on Platteville.
I think you decline it. Do you want 2nd and 25 or 3rd and 20? I don't know that. I think you take the down at this point, don't you? Although, boy, you really you have to be careful with the football. Now you're inside the 10-yard line if Lodi does accept this penalty. So maybe you do take the yardage. Nope. Yeah, I think that's what I'd do. Don't give him 2 more shots. That's more chances for your team to pick up a penalty. I mean, there was no gain on the screen pass, so yeah, why would you go 2nd and 23 as opposed to 3rd and 20? Oh, Lodi would dodge a bullet here after they threw the interception in the end zone if they can get off the field here on a 3rd and long. They figured to get good field position here as well if they can hold Platteville here on this 3rd and 20. Digman trying to run nothing. Less than nothing. He's going to lose yardage as Max Oberling swallows him up, and that should end the third quarter here if Platteville decides not to run another play. And I would not, and it appears they will not. Well, here we go, setting up for a fantastic finish in Lodi. 12 minutes to go. Who's advancing on in the Division 4 playoffs? We'll find out coming up.
Always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement. plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
Couldn't ask for a better way to kick off the 2025 WIAA football postseason here in Lodi, 7-7. As we start the fourth quarter, Platteville kicking out of the shadow of their own end zone. Lodi figures to get pretty good field position here. Fair catch signaled and caught at the Platteville 49-yard line by Zitani. So Lodi is going to start with the football in Platteville territory, looking for the go-ahead score. Trying to regroup after the interception in the end zone on a 3rd and goal. Here come the Blue Devils. And to advance to level 2. They're 49 yards away from taking the lead. Bruning out of the gun. And it's Bozaki with a good run on first down. That's a gain of 6 and a 2nd and 4 down to the 42-yard line. Tough running here by Bozaki, coming back into the game after the injured ankle late in the first half, and he's running hard here in the fourth quarter. We have not seen Carell Branch back in the game since he left in a great deal of pain, holding his wrist and elbow. So here is a 2nd and 4 at the 42. Right back to Bozaki, a big burst into the next level. He's got a first down. It's a gain of 10 and a first down for Lodi at the Platteville 35-yard line.
First down.
Tough running here by Jack Bozaki, setting his team up in good shape here. And now Lodi breaks the huddle at the 10:41 mark. And trying to get to the outside and unable. Kyle Kurt. Kurt had some good runs in the first half. That time, Platteville said, nah, he's going to lose yardage. Loss of 2. It'll bring up a 2nd and 12 back to the 42-yard line. And again, with no starting kicker / punter, Lodi, some might say it's an advantage because you basically have to go for it on 4th down. I mean, I think from this spot of the field. But which makes things a little more interesting as we get here in the late stages of this game. And movement, yep, someone flinched, and it's going to keep going the wrong direction for the Lodi offense. This is now going to be a 2nd and 17 for the Blue Devils. Back. We're going to march it off here. Now back to the 42. Need to get to the 25. Long way to go here on a 2nd and 17. He'll keep it on the ground with Bozaki. Not much. He'll get to the 40. That's it. It'll bring up a 3rd and 15 here for this Lodi offense. Coming up on 9 minutes to play.
3rd and 17.
Durning has the play back into the huddle. They've had some success throwing to the tight end, Kurt. The only touchdown for Lodi was to Kurt. You wonder if big guy gets the call here on a 3rd and long. Empty backfield, 5 wide here for the Blue Devils on a 3rd and 15. Bruning has good protection, rolls to his right, and he had a hand on a great job breaking up the pass. Was Ryder as Nyquist had it, and that would have been right at the sticks. And now a decision for Coach Mack. I think you got to punt it away here. Yeah, that was a great breakup by Ryder. Nyquist was standing right at the 25-ish yard line, which is exactly what he needed to get if he reels that in. That's a 1st down close to the red zone. And I wonder if Lodi is doing the same thing they did earlier, where they're going to let the clock run down, take a delay a game, although that backfired, as they took a delay a game last time, and the punt only went 15 yards, and Platteville had great field position. And they are going to do it again, so.
Delay game, Lodi.
You hope this isn't a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me situation with Lodi punting here. I get it once, but a second one is pushing, and that's what they did last time. And, I mean, right now, you're at 45 yards. Kurt's got a leg, but he's also not used to doing this night in and night out. That one is away. Platteville going to let it bounce. Oh, did he touch that? Lodi fans are going crazy. Oh, that one might have to check the tape. If it stands, it's going to be a touchback. But, boy, that came awfully close to hitting the Platteville player. The officials are talking about it. I mean, if that's a live football, if it hits, well, the officials say, no, they're standing at the 20. Lodi crowd is not happy. In real time, it's tough to say, but I mean, that was razor thin. That just, if it didn't hit the return man, it was within an index card of touching him. Coach Mack, hands in the air on the 20-yard line. The officials having a long talk. This is where you wish you had replay, because that would, I tell you what, it's at least worth a second look. The Lodi fans can't believe it. They may have an argument. I mean, that's tough in real time. Well, now the coach is on the field. High drama here with a lot on the line. I think Coach Mack is going to lose his argument. Got to be careful, though. You don't want to get in unsportsmanlike. I mean, the way the ball trickled in, you could certainly see that it clips. I mean, it could have easily clipped someone, the way it kind of trickled like that. The officials still discussing this. My goodness. This is at the point where you just have to make a decision and live with it. I tell you, whatever the call's made, one side's not going to be happy because it was close. So I think you just got to make the call. Whether it's he touched it, then it's a touchdown. He didn't. It's 1st and 10 for Platteville at their own 20-yard line. That's pretty cut and dry at this point. And now they're calling Coach Mack off the sideline. I've never really seen anything like this. Now they've changed the call. It's Lodi football. And now here we go. Guess who's going to come out on the other side and lose his mind? Isaiah Altfilish. That is the most bizarre sequence on a turnover I think I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. This is beyond. I think the discussion then became, can you advance the fumble, which, well, they gave him the touchdown. I do not believe it. This is beyond. Wow. Now I told you one side wasn't going to be happy. Oh my goodness. Well, we might get 1 million views on our Battle Line Films YouTube channel after this because you're going to have to analyze this film. I mean, we've been talking for 10 minutes on this call. Officials walking away from Coach Altfilish. He's not leaving the field. He's got to be careful. He's going to get a personal foul. Wow. Now the extra point to make it a 7-point lead for the Blue Devils. Kick is barely good again, but it is good. Wow. Unbelievable sequence we just saw. 8:32 to go in the game. Lodi back on top by a touchdown.
The first note always catches someone off guard, but not you. Your house is warm, your furnace is new, and you're saving money. Right now, Cardinal is offering $1,000 off on your furnace and AC replacement, plus up to $2,600 in tax credits and rebates. That's $3,600 in savings, but only through October 31st. Winter's coming, but you're already ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour. CardinalService.com.
Well, I think that one's going to go up there with the Brewers' double play in the playoffs as maybe the most bizarre play I've ever seen in sports. First it wasn't, then it was, then it wasn't, then it finally was. Both coaches lost their minds, rightfully so, as the officials couldn't make up their minds. They finally settle on that it was touched. I think the other thing you have to factor is you can't advance a fumble, but the ball was in the end zone. So that may have been part of the long discussion too, is Lodi didn't advance it. They just fell on it. It was a live football in the end zone. Just absolutely, that's a lotto ticket. That's a play you see 1 in a million times. Unbelievable. Bottom line is Lodi's got the touchdown, and now this home crowd, which was kind of quiet here in the second half, is all fired up, rightfully so. And now Platteville's going to have to answer the bell here with 8:32 to go. That was one for the ages. Kickoff now by Nyquist. He's hit those little squib kicks all night long, and again, Platteville's going to get great field position up at their own 38-yard line. And boy, this thing is, this pot's boiling right now, boys and girls. Both sidelines are fired up, to say the least. So it's the 39 officially. I don't think on a kickoff, Platteville's had starting position past their Their own 35. They had great starting field position all night. See if they can do something with it here. 1st and 10 at the 39. Digman to pass on 1st down. Going over the middle. Caught! Wide open. Blevins breaks the tackle, and he is going to score. Are you kidding me? 61 yards. Answer by Platteville. Unbelievable. Perfect throw. Blevins breaks a tackle, and we're an extra point away. From a tie game. You can't make this up. We still have 8:18 to go. Oh my goodness. And now for the all-important game-tying extra point here with 8:18 remaining. The kicker is the star running back, Tyler Sass. Biggest extra point of the year for him. And it is, no, it's a fake! And it's caught! I thought it was a botched snap. They sold it. Unbelievable catch made by Digman, the quarterback. Are you kidding me? It looked going away that Lodi had blocked it, but it was a sell job by the holder. Unbelievable. We got to step aside and catch our breath. There's an injured Lodi player. After it's all said and done, Platteville has the lead, 15-14. We've got 8 minutes, 18 seconds remaining.
You know that first cold morning? The one that bites? Be the one who smiles, not shivers. Save $3,600 when you upgrade your furnace and AC before October 31st. Cardinal keeps you ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour.
Miller & Sons Supermarket in Verona and Mount Horeb has served the community since 1902. You can see weekly specials on their website and Instagram. Shop online, download our app, and shop the savings and quality Miller's provides for the community. If they don't have it, they will get it, as Miller's is dedicated to their customers.
Well, we're waiting to see the injured player. This could have massive consequences because Bruning, the quarterback, was in the scrum. We haven't been able to see yet the number. Is it confirmed? It is. Oh, my goodness. So, and it looks like he got his bell. Oh, my goodness. So, this is just catastrophe here for Lodi. Bruning can't walk off the field. He got his bell rung. That clearly looks like a concussion, and Lodi is going to be without their starting quarterback to try and rally here, now down a point after the successful two-point convert. I mean, this is just, wow. The last 2 minutes is unlike anything I've ever seen calling football games, and that is just awful to see. So Lodi is going to have to, now they've lost their top three running backs. They've apparently lost their quarterback. They've lost their kicker. They've lost their punter. But they're still only down a point with plenty of time, 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. From the muffed punt to the touchdown pass to the fake two-point conversion to now the injury to the starting quarterback, all in a sequence of a minute. This is, wow. Now here we go, 8:18 to go. And once again, a just deafening silence here in Lodi. Kick fielded at the 20. Still on his feet. Grinding past the 35 is Zatani. And we will see who the new quarterback is going to be here for Lodi. Oh, they're going to say fumble. Oh, my goodness. Lodi said they were down. And here we go again. And now another long talk. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to say he's down. These refs got to get on the same page, man.
8-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38 for Lodi. That may have been the game if Platteville comes up with the fumble, but the ruling was the runner was down. Reese Schreiber, the junior, is the new quarterback now for Lodi. Put with the massive task of trying to lead his team back. They'll keep it on the ground on 1st down. Fleischman, not much.
Fleischman, the ball carrier, met by Ryder.
And now, did a flag come in? The officials have lost control here. Now a personal foul on Lodi. I think that was on the sideline. So that was either a player or a coach said or came onto the field. Oh, this is just unraveling in front of our eyes here, folks. I think Lodi wanted a late hit as Fleischman was decked along the sideline. Somebody must have said something on the sideline, and that resulted in a unsportsmanlike. So now you got 1st and 25 with the backup quarterback. I mean, this is just beyond. Schreiber is coming back to throw, and that's batted down and caught on the deflection.
Schreiber's pass is completed to Keppen. Brought down by Reinhold.
That was Coppin, the fullback. And he got, did he even get back to the line of scrimmage? I don't think he did. And now 3rd and 22. Oh my goodness. And they'll go conservative and keep it on the ground with Fleischman. Going to be well short. Platteville's going to get the ball back here. And now the clock, now why is the clock stopping? Not sure why the clock, there it's running again. Boy, this is just, this has gotten off the rails. Now Platteville now figures to get pretty good field position. Look out here, there's bodies everywhere. Why is Platteville standing around that football? Lucky that one got out of the scrum. So here we go, 6:31. Platteville takes over the ball at their own 27-yard line. Leading by 1 after the fake extra point. And the real story then after that play, the starting quarterback for Lodi was injured on that conversion. Clearly in a great deal of discomfort, so I would, no chance he's playing here. And if Lodi, first thing you got to do is get a stop here. And then you're probably going to have to do it on the ground. Big hole on 1st down, into the secondary, across midfield is Sass. He's got one man to beat, he's gonna go! 72 yards, and Platteville has broken this game wide open. One play, 72 yards. And just, you just don't even have words to describe what we've seen here in this fourth quarter. Now you would think Platteville obviously is going to kick the extra point to try and make this an 8-point lead. I don't know, they're going for 2 again. This would put the game away, basically. I mean, you'd be up 9. So a kill shot that Platteville's trying for right here. Gutsy call. If you don't get it, touchdown on an extra point, ties it for Lodi. And that was a false start, so now I think strategy changes here for Platteville. So Sass going to have to catch his breath after he just ripped off a 70-yard touchdown and kick a 24-yard extra point now to make this an 8-point lead. Kick is away, and it is good. Got 6:20 remaining in the game. Platteville up 22-14. We'll take a timeout.
You know that first cold morning? The one that bites? Be the one who smiles, not shivers. Save $3,600 when you upgrade your furnace and AC before October 31st. Cardinal keeps you ready. From pipes to power, we're here every hour.
Now, the most surreal 3 minutes you'll ever see in a football game is culminating with this. Platteville has scored back-to-back touchdowns on one play. Repeat that. One play on each drive. A 60-yard touchdown pass and a 61-yard touchdown run. And now Platteville is in control, leading by 8. And Lodi is going to have to mount a comeback with a backup quarterback as the starter, Alex Bruning, has left the game with what appeared to be a very significant injury. Blevins to kick it away here. Little squib kick, a floater up to the 30. Good news for Lodi, you're going to get great field position to start this drive up across the 40-yard line. Now, still plenty of time. You got 2 timeouts, 6 minutes and change. The running game has been working for Lodi tonight. You're just going to obviously have to heavily lean on the run game here in the final 6 minutes. Unbelievable sequence. It all started, it kicked off literally with the touchdown pass, the 70-yarder. Then Lodi comes right back, a massive controversy over a fumble or a muffed punt. Finally went Lodi's way for a touchdown. Platteville comes right back, rips off a 70-yard touchdown run by Sass, fake an extra point, throw for a 2-point conversion. Bruning gets injured on the play, and now here we sit with 6:15 to go. And how about this? Schreiber, the backup, coming out throwing on first down. It's caught. Nyquist, are you kidding me? Unbelievable! 59-yard touchdown run. I guess forget about leaning into the run. And the stunning nature of this game is next level, folks. And now obviously Lodi is going to go for 2 here to try and tie it up at 22. Bennett Nyquist, 59-yard touchdown reception. All credit to him. A pass was thrown low, but look, you're Reese Schreiber. You're the backup quarterback. You're stepping into a pressure of your life throw, and he connects. Wasn't perfect, but It did the job, and now Lodi a 2-yard conversion away from a tie score. Schreiber to throw. Caught! And yes, they're going to say he crossed the line. Kyle Kurt, the tight end. We got a tie game at 22 apiece. Unbelievable. This game is one for the ages. We'll step aside. We got 6:04 to decide it. We're not even close to done here yet, folks. Stand by. This is beyond. This is now, are you ready for this, folks? This is 4 touchdowns in 3 minutes, all on one-play touchdown drives. 2 by each team, and wouldn't you believe we're tied at 22. And Lodi, with a backup quarterback, completes a 59-yard touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion, and again, a short kick. Platteville's going to have great field position as they have all night. 6:02 to go. Just when it looks like one team has seized the momentum and may be putting it away, the other team has an incredible answer. And now it's back to this. Can Lodi's defense rise up, or does Platteville continue to do what they've done in this fourth quarter? They've had 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, 2 plays. First and 10 at the 36. Looks like they're changing the play at the line here. Sass now to the left of the quarterback. And he gets the carry on first down. Oh, he breaks a tackle in the backfield, trying to break it to the outside. Gets 3 before he's roped down. A host of blue jerseys in on it after a 3-yard gain.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Clock runs with 5:38. Digman to throw. He's got a man wide open. Blevins caught. Finally brought down inside the red zone. It's going to be 1st and 10. Platteville inside the Lodi 20. Another perfect throw from Brody Digman to Jerron Blevins. .48 yards, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 15 of Lodi. Sass on first down. Right up the gut. Gets to the 11. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Clock runs now under 5 to play. Wow.
Sass the carrier.
Just big-time play after big-time play in this football game. 2nd and 6 from the 11. Digman going for it in the corner of the end zone. Ooh, dangerous throw. Up in traffic, it's broken up by Nyquist. And it'll be 3rd and 6. Sass has been drilling the extra points, so you would think if they don't get it here, they will attempt the field goal. 3rd and 6 at the 11. They keep it on the ground with Sass, who walks it in from 11 yards out, untouched. Touchdown, Platteville. Answer right back. And now Sass will stay on the field to make it a 7-point lead with 4:38 to play. A fourth quarter unlike anything we've seen here covering high school football, and I've been doing this a long time. Now Sass to make it a 29-22 game with 4:38 to play. Just as he has all night, perfectly right down the middle. We'll keep it here with 4:38 to play in the game. The 6 seed trying to pull the upset here over the 3 seed Lodi, but every time it looks like one of these teams is out of it, they answer. And now Lodi's going to have its biggest answer of the season right here with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. They certainly did on the last drive as Schreiber connected for a 59-yard touchdown pass. So the confidence there, I mean, talk about a confidence builder for the backup. His first throw was deflected and nearly returned for an interception the other way. The next one goes for 60 yards and a touchdown. And both these teams, the kickoffs have, I don't know if it's by design or there's just not executing, but both these teams have got great field position after the kickoffs tonight. I don't think there's been a kickoff inside the 20. So, unless something big happens here, Lodi figures to once again start the football with pretty good field position. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Levens caught the touchdown pass. Now to kick it away. And another short kick. Picked up on a hop. Now a little razzle-dazzle toss back to Nyquist. Makes the first man miss. Finally brought down as he crosses the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Lodi back to work. Down a touchdown, 4:32 to play. Just a game that was 7-0 at the half to this. Unbelievable. Well, Lodi needs an answer again. The backup quarterback again, Colin Schreiber in for the injured. Alex Bruning needs to come up with a game-tying touchdown drive here in the final 4 minutes. Play action on first down, swings it out. That's a big gain. Still going down the sideline. No! Unbelievable! Nyquist inside the 20, down to the 13. Actually, that was Coppin. And Lodi has it inside the red zone, down to the 12-yard line. Grab your popcorn and get ready. We're still going here, folks. So maybe the coaches were right. It is going to be who had the football last. Certainly not how we started, but it appears that's how we're going to finish. 1st and 10 at the 12. Bozaki straight ahead, fighting for yards. He's to the 10. Gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Clock under 4 minutes to play. Clearly, there's a comfort level with Schreiber throwing the football. 2 big pass completions and a gutsy call on passing it on the 2-point conversion. Let's see if he takes a shot or 2 into the end zone here. 2nd and 8, ball at the 10. Low snap. And Schreiber going to keep it himself. I think that was a busted play. He is tossed out of bounds, no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 at the 10. Clock stops as Schreiber goes out of bounds. Clock stops with 3:10 to go.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
Well, they gave him a yard. That was a gracious spot. Clear 2-down territory here for Lodi. That's not even a 0.1% chance. No matter what happens here on 3rd down, they're going for it on 4th down if this isn't a touchdown. Bunch formation for Lodi. It's a design keeper. Quarterback tries to get to the corner. Belted right. Oh, they're going to say he got it. I believe that spot's going to set up a 1st and goal here for Lodi. Nice looking call there. They bunched up the formation. Couple extra blockers, and the quarterback, Shriver, nice run, and it's a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Or is it? Now they move the ball back. It's going to be 4th and 1. I thought he had it. So it's 4th and goal. They need to get just inside the 5. And they're going to do that and more. Bozaki in for the touchdown. We're an extra point away from, again, a tie game. And on we go. They might be going for 2 here. I mean, Bozaki or Nyquist's extra points have been all good, but like literally just barely getting over the crossbar. And I think, how about this? They're going for 2. Woo! They're taking a lot of time here. They're either going to have to burn a timeout or get moving. Here we go. Lodi says, we're not going to chance an extra point here. We're going to control our own fate. They go for 2 here, and they're going to pass for it. Schreiber throwing. Kurt caught. Completion. Lodi back out in front, 30-29. Unbelievable. We'll step aside with 3 minutes to go. A finish like you'll never even dream of still to come here from Lodi. Well, 3 minutes remain in the game, but the way this 4th quarter has gone, that feels like an eternity. Again, this was a 14-7 game with about 9 minutes to play. Look at the score now and do the math and just picture how bizarrely insane this last 6 minutes have been. And what about a gutsy play call to go for 2 in the lead, and it pays off. But Platteville has been unstoppable in this 4th quarter. Lodi defense is going to have to come up with one last stand here in the final 3 minutes. Platteville has all 3 timeouts, but the way they've been moving it, they need 3 minutes. They might need 30 seconds to get in position to score. We have a new kicker here for Lodi. That's Grant Daly. And that one's a squibber. Picked up at the 20. And big return again for Platteville. Again, they start with great field position as running straight ahead was Ryder. And they will have the ball at the 42-yard line with 2:55, which is an eternity here. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. I mean, you got the full playbook here if you're Platteville with 2:55 and all 3 timeouts. The time is not even remotely a concern at this point. Really, the only concern would be scoring too quickly to give the ball back to Lodi. Sass on first down. Breaking tackles. Look out, are you kidding me? Sass into the secondary, finally pushed out of bounds. Inside the 30, you gotta be kidding me. It's a gain of 28 on first down. And just like that, Platteville has it deep into Lodi territory. First and 10 at the Lodi 29. Now Digman's going to throw. And that one, no chance. Sailed wide, incomplete. Second and 10, 2:41 to go. Second and 10 at the 29. Digman out of the gun. Looks like they're changing the play. And they'll keep it on the ground again. That's Briggs Weigel, the sophomore.
Weigel with the carry, brought down by
And he gets to the 25. It'll be a 3rd and 5 here for Platteville. The clock runs at 2:20. Now the question becomes, does Platteville go for it on 4th down? Oh, nifty running there by Digman, but he's going to be short. And now here's the decision back for Platteville. Again, Sass has been clubbing his action. And yeah, they're going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here because here's the situation. It's a 4th and 5. The field goal would be 39 yards. There was a penalty on one of the extra point tries, which put it back to about a 27-yarder, which Sass absolutely drilled. This would be a 39-yard field goal, which clearly on the extra, no, it's a different ball game when you're kicking an extra point versus a field goal from this distance, obviously. But the point I was trying to make is that Sass was clearly had the leg on his extra points to make a 39-yard field goal. Or do you leave the offense on the field? Big spot here with 1:54 remaining. They are going to try it. Oh, here we go. From 39 yards out. Nope. They're going. And he's going to get it. That's going to be a first down for Platteville. And now if you're Lodi, you have to start calling timeouts here. That is a gutsy run on 4th down by Digman. And again, with the running back, the kicker, I think Lodi didn't know, and I didn't know clearly if they were going to kick it or go. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. We're under 90 seconds to play. Not much, maybe a yard or two. Clock runs. Well, Lodi's putting it all on their defense, getting a stop here. They're not calling timeouts. They're going to say, we've got the lead, you got to score and beat us. Here we go, 1 minute to play, 2nd and 9. Digman up the middle. Plague comes in late. This could be a massive swing either way. It's going to be 1st and goal, or it's going to be 2nd and about 20. It's on Lodi. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a 1st and goal for Platteville. So first and goal at the 1 after the penalty. 50 seconds. The clock will run after the snap. Or before. Nope. Yeah, I was going to say. I think they got to put some time back. We'll sort it out here. We'll step aside. 48 seconds to go. It's a first and goal upcoming for Platteville.
Draft House Restaurant, located at 1010 Enterprise Drive in Verona, serves up a menu lineup that will cure anyone's hunger. Draft House can also host parties for your events. They have NFL tickets, so come watch your favorite team. Serving lunch, dinner, and everything in between, open daily at 11 a.m. The absolute best place to watch sporting events with our perfectly placed 25 TVs with an atmosphere that's hard to beat.
Well, here we go. It's a first and goal just inside the 2. Lodi has burned its second time out, so they're basically selling out here. Stop them, because if Platteville scores at this point, there's literally not going to be much time left for Lodi to do anything. First and goal at the 2. Oh, he fakes the run. Now he throws it. And that's going to be boy, what a crazy play call to throw it. He faked the quarterback sneak, hold it back, and it's going to be pass interference. So now it's going to be first and goal inside the 1 with 44 seconds remaining. I mean, this is a fourth quarter they'll be telling their grandkids about on both sides of the ball. Sass is in. Touchdown, Platteville, with 41 seconds to play. Couple of penalties deep there in the red zone, but it was all set up with the big run by Sass to get him in position. And now an extra point. Now I think you probably go for 2 here, up 5. Extra point doesn't do anything for you. And that's what they'll do. This is to make it a 37-30 game. So to make it a touchdown lead. And now Platteville wants to talk about it, so we'll see what they do here. We'll keep it here with you. Now, Lodi has scored quickly. I guess if you're looking for positives here, you do have the timeout. The way the kicking game's been going by both sides tonight, Lodi figures to get it somewhere between the 30 and 40-yard line, so you don't have to throw Hail Mary. I mean, you can take a couple shots over the middle. The middle of the field will be open. So, I mean, we're not done yet. And a critical 2-point conversion, because if Platteville doesn't get this, a Lodi touchdown wins the game. They wouldn't even need to worry about if the extra point is good or not. So this is a big spot here. To make it a 7-point lead. Nice. A lot of personnel coming in and off the field for Platteville here on this conversion try. Here we go. Digman operates out of the pistol. And he fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself. And boy, he just walked in. That was too easy. We got 41 seconds to go. Platteville, a touchdown lead and trying to send their ticket to round 2. We'll have the finish when we come back. Well, this deserved a Great finish, and we're going to get one. Here you go. Kickoff to come, 41 seconds remaining. Lodi has 1 timeout remaining. But most of these kicks have been squibs all night. So Lodi figures to get it in decent field position here to try and pull something off in the final 30-plus seconds when they get the ball. And that's fielded at the 25-yard line. Straight ahead. And again, a good return and good field position after Aiden Fandrick takes it across the 40, up near the 43-yard line. 36 seconds to go. This backup quarterback, Reese Schreiber, has been nothing short of sensational since taking over for the injured Bruning. Does he have one more in him? One of the best high school football games you'll ever see taking place here tonight. Here we go. 36 seconds remaining. Schreiber to throw on first down. Out into the flat to Kurt, but that's going nowhere. Maybe a gain of a yard or two. And unfortunately, Lodi is going to have to burn its final timeout. We'll keep it here. Yeah, that's one of those ones where Platteville's wanting them to catch that ball because there's no chance of getting out of bounds. You'll gladly trade 2 yards for the last timeout. And now the job gets exponentially tougher here for Lodi with no timeouts. Yeah, your best bet there, you take a shot over the middle because the middle, in theory, is going to be open. Then you use the timeout. Now they're going to have to come up with something very clever here on a 2nd and 8. Here we go, 2nd and 8, ball at the 45-yard line, 29 seconds remaining. And now it is the Platteville crowd on their feet here trying to close it out. Schreiber out of the gun, swings it out to Bozaki. Racing to get yards and out of bounds. Nice play there, should be enough for a first down. Good check down and a nice run by Bozaki and nice field awareness to get out of bounds at the Platteville 44-yard line with 22 seconds remaining. Now you could probably take a shot or two down the middle if you can get up there and knee the ball quickly. Then you'd have maybe a 1 or 2 last shots into the end zone. Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 44. Schreiber to throw. And he had Kurt there. Just couldn't pull it in. And now he's slow in getting up. Well, you can't lose any more players if you're Lodi, and he is maybe just a little bit frustrated. Would have been a tough catch, but it was there. 2nd and 10, 17 seconds remain. Yeah, you make that catch, you run up and spike it, and then you would get 2-3 shots into the end zone. Schreiber to throw. He's in trouble. He's just got to get rid of it. That is intercepted. It is intercepted by Platteville's Eli Opkin-North, and the ball game is over. Platteville has come into Lodi and stunned the 3 seed here tonight in one of the most bizarre fourth quarters you will ever see at any level of football. One knee and that will do it. A game for the ages here tonight, folks. So, The winner of Ashland and Baldwin Woodville awaits, and it's going to be a long road trip for Platteville next Friday, but they won't mind that as they're going to get a big win, and their season moves on here tonight. There it is. That's the final. From Lodi, the visiting team, the Platteville Hillmen, the 6th seed, come in and knock off the 3 seed Lodi. Hope you enjoyed the game. I know I did. Have a great weekend, folks.
It's so cold. I'm completely frozen.
I believe it, just standing here.
It's so bad.
It's so bad that they lost.
I can't feel anything. I'm just shaking.
I know I got to drive that back down to the deal.
Yeah.
District office. And that's, what is it, a mile and a half from here?
I'm not sure. I'm not from here. So.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm from
It's like a
Madison.
mile and a half, 2 miles.